We thought we'd give you a couple of great Jewish specialties that are synonymous with Hanukkah. To talk about it all and the holidays of Rabbi David Small from the Emmanuel Synagogue in West Hartford is here, and cooking these aforementioned Jewish delights. We say hello to Chef Matty Arsenault. Nice to have you here.
Great to be here.
Listen,
happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah to you too. Now, for those of you who don't know, for the few of you at home who don't know, Hanukkah is the festival of
light, of freedom, of friendship, of hope.
The Jews went out into the desert. They thought they had enough oil for one night. By some miracle, they had 8 nights, and that's where we get 8 nights on Hanukkah, right?
That's correct, but they weren't really in the desert. They were in the hills, they were in the city, and a foreign army came and tried to stamp out their religion.
This is what
But they
happens when
stood up for themselves, and a small group overcame a much larger force.
This is what happens when you try to remember Hebrew school teaching from 35 years ago.
That's okay.
We should point out, before we get to the cooking, now we've got all eight candles lit, but that's not how we do it. We do one a night for the next 8 nights.
We start Tuesday night,
right.
and each night we add one. So by the 8th night, there are 8 candles plus the helper candle.
This is just for aesthetics. do not call and complain that we don't know what we're talking about here. Let's talk about the latkes. I can, as I said before the break, I can eat my weight in potato latkes.
Oh.
I'm not going to do that today. I'd like to share with the rest of the crew. But why are our latkes such a big deal this time of year?
Well, they are cooked in oil, and oil represents Hanukkah, and it's just a main staple for Hanukkah.
Okay, so you've made a latke or two in your time?
I've made a couple.
Okay, show us what you got. You've already done some fine grating, might I add.
Yes, but these are just your white shredded potatoes.
How many are we using?
This is about 8 potatoes.
8 potatoes, but that's not all. You got to put a little more into it.
Yeah,
what else are we going to do?
We have some grated onion. This is about a whole onion grated. We got 2 beaten eggs.
That's it for all those potatoes.
Yeah.
Just a little binding.
This is just a little binder.
Okay. All right.
And we got a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. Actually, that's a tablespoon of salt.
Okay, that's all right.
But that's all right.
We won't dock you points.
And then we combined it with potato flake, and it makes it gluten-free.
It makes it a little dry too, so it's kind of.
Got to tighten it up.
And that's it. But then we
nice
get to
simple.
And I'm almost ashamed as a man to say this, because I love my fried food, but I have trouble getting the temperature right for potato latkes, something simple. Do I want to use more oil or less for
More
this?
oil.
Okay. Why?
It gives it a nice golden brown on the top. In the bottom, and then it cooks the sides. So if you have enough oil, it will cook the sides. If you don't have enough oil, you're just going to cook the top and the bottom.
Yeah, that's usually my problem. You just summed it up right there. Okay.
Gotta have a lot of oil.
Speaking of oil, we have a whole bunch of it back here. We're going to go right in and put some latkes in there. And while we do that, I talk to you, Dave. It's not just potato latkes. We're talking about the oil as the key ingredient for Hanukkah, but jelly donuts are a big thing as well.
That's right. And in Israel, they're called sufganiot, and they're dipped in the oil, fried, and then injected with jelly inside and covered with powdered sugar.
I like the sound of that.
They're very good.
This is obviously, presents aside, a big family tradition all across.
Correct. Family and friends, gathering of people, getting people together, neighbors. And the Hanukkah menorah is meant to be put in the window to share the light with the world, which is both publicize the miracle and also share hope. It's the time of year when the daytime is the least, so we're adding light. We're shining out light, trying to do our part to make the world and our society a better place.
I love the way you said it. Very nicely done. All right, back to the latkes, because we're hungry folk around here. Now, you put how many in just while we were talking?
About 8.
8? Okay, and obviously you have a big enough pan for that. How long per side?
About 3 to 4 minutes.
You want to watch it so you get your oil up on a good medium. You got enough oil in there, so again, as we said, to cook the whole thing. And you said, 3 to 4 minutes per side? Excellent, excellent. We're going to let you get back to work at it and come on over here. Come around here and take a look at the finished product. And the recipe, by the way, as simple as this is, will be on our website. That's fox61.com. That's for the latkes, not for the donuts. You're on your own for the jelly donut. Take a look at these. Are those not perfectly golden brown? You did these just before we came on, and look.
That's right.
And I get to ruin the platter. Sour cream, applesauce, or you could do it straight, right?
That's correct.
Absolutely. Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah.
Thank you for coming in here, and
Happy Hanukkah.
Thanks for sharing with the latkes.